Hi there, Ollie. Another tight turnaround for you
Yeah.
from Saturday night to Tuesday evening. What sort of shape are you in? Are you going to have to freshen things up at all?
Well, apart from the wear and tear and the, as you say, quick turnaround, everyone should be available. They're not injured anyway, so it's just a matter of energy levels and see how they feel tomorrow. No new fresh injuries anyway.
Have you had a chance to work on much in between games, Ollie? Obviously, the critical thing, getting back to scoring regularly.
Yeah, no, it's not been time to do a lot on the training pitch. We've had some, of course, the boys that played, they're still on the recovery track from Saturday night, but then still they have to prepare for the game tomorrow night. So it's like, it's right in between for them. So the session was light, but some of them scored a few goals. Of course, we want to get that mojo back, that spark. I think we've created enough chances to score the goals, and then now it's just about that feeling good and feeling like taking a deep breath and putting the ball between the posts.
Simon Stone.
Hi, Ollie. Sorry.
Hiya.
It seems ridiculous that after we spoke about it on Friday, I've got to ask you again about the abuse of one of your players. Nobody's clearly going to defend the situation, but what practically can clubs do, can the football authorities do to try and stop this from happening?
I don't think this is just a matter of footballers or famous people that is highlighted. Of course, that gets highlighted, which is in a sense, it's good that we talk about it, we highlight it again, but it's unacceptable behavior, and it happens all across the society, and we should. Of course, we work with the authorities, and it has to be stopped. This way of discrimination on social media, we can't do a lot, can we? So we have to work with the platforms, and they've got to be more stronger to make sure that we stop this.
Do you think it is possible to stop it? Because the social media companies would argue that there's some element of discretion or hiding people's identities has got to happen, because otherwise big corporations, even countries, can get hold of information, but it seems like a vicious circle.
Well, we all know, like, there's a freedom of speech, but this crosses a line of what's acceptable, and it's absolutely unacceptable behavior in 2021 with the education. You feel the ignorance that these show. You feel sorry for them. That's what I always say, and we've just got to help them. And sometimes you help people by taking away the chance of expressing themselves, especially when they're anonymous.
James Cooper.
Hi, Ollie. I'm hoping you'll make a late big signing because it's freezing here at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it is. But today
It's a nice day.
Yeah, but it's cold in the shadows. On the window, how happy have you been with the business you've done in terms of kind of trimming the squad a little, but also giving some younger players games elsewhere for their development?
We've made decisions that we feel have been good for individuals and for us as well. So with the young players moving on with Garner, Chong, Mengi, Pelistri, getting the chance to play more football has been important for us. So and our group is a tight-knit group. We don't have too many players in excess, and hopefully Jesse can get going and play at West Ham as well.
The secret to doing well in the Premier League right now seems to be momentum. How many teams do you think are vying for this title? Is it the four that seem to have kind of split away, or because of momentum in the strange season, are there more teams involved in it?
I think we should just focus on ourselves and take one game at a time and not talk about any title, and just focus on playing well, keep improving. we have improved a lot. So for us, it's to get the momentum back on, get performances, and continue where we've been.
Simon Peach.
Hi, Ollie. Just returning to transfers, maybe so James can get an early night. Will there be any incomings today? Can you rule that out? And with Phil Jones, you've said he's injured for a while now. Obviously, he wasn't registered for the squad. What's your plans for him, and what is the injury situation with him at the moment?
I can confirm there won't come anyone in, so don't stay up late. And Phil has been recovering from a knee injury, an operation he had, and he's working hard to be available again. So he will be included on the list, and hopefully he'll get his fitness back sooner rather than later and be available to play.
You've obviously had a tough game against Southampton this season. They're a different side at the moment, I guess, because of the number of injuries they've got. What are you expecting from them tomorrow?
I expect them to have a similar team that we played against. It's a strong 11. Yeah, I know they've got a few or many injuries, and that's over the course of the season. With the football they play, high intensity, direct, loads of energy. They've just hit a patch with loads of injuries, and when you get to that moment, players come back. Maybe there's an injury in the squad, and you have to come back too early. I've been lucky in that respect. We've got a strong and fit and healthy squad, so I haven't had to risk players, and I can rotate when there has been risks. There has been a few times that I've had to leave players out with niggles. So we've been lucky in that respect that we haven't got injuries. So hopefully they can get theirs fit soon, because this season is relentless.
James Savundra.
Ollie, by your own high standards, it's been 2 disappointing results now. What do you want to see tomorrow against Southampton that perhaps has been missing over those last 2 games?
Well, we want to keep on trying to, of course, dominate games. We feel we've dominated them, but of course we need a little bit of spark up the last third, take the chances. Maybe I don't really like to bring these up, but you know, the momentum shifted for us with the Sheffield United game. Of course it did, but I've got the delegates report through from the ref, and the 2 decisions were wrong. They've admitted that their goal should have been disallowed and ours should have stood. And that is a big momentum changer for us. That's more likely when you go 1-0 up than 1-0 down, that you can go on and maybe win that game. So that's fine margins. And it has been the way this season, fine margins. It's you hit the post, it goes in or it goes out. That's going to be the way all season. Sometimes you're lucky with decisions, sometimes you're not. And we just got to keep focusing on this game, just do our job, and I'm sure the results and performances will come.
Andy Minton.
Hi, Ollie. You just used the word relentless. The games are non-stop. There'll be no winter break to Marbella, which served you so well last year. How do you keep your players focused, relaxed? How important is the psychological and mental side of things right now?
Oh, mental side is vital in football. It's the, for me, be-all, end-all. Happy players, confident players will play better. Of course they will. Life is as it is. World is how it is. We know we're privileged to be able to come and see each other every day in training. We're playing games, so we're lucky in that respect. And the mood in the camp is good. They've bonded really well, and it's a tight-knit group. We have say 22, 23 players that will rotate, and of course, everyone wants to play, but the more we win and perform well, everyone would be happy, of course. But we'll manage without. The sun will come out in Manchester as well one day, I'm sure.
The last question is for Per Carlson.
Yes, hello, Ole.
Hi.
So a question about Amad Diallo. He really showed his qualities in his debut for the under 23, and you've been speaking earlier about that he might get the chance to be introduced to the first team squad in not too long. Just how impressed are you are you with him, and how far is he now from a place in your squad?
We're going to give him the time to, of course, really settle in and keep showing his skills, improving, get used to England and our way. If we go from that game, I'd pick Joe Hugill. He scored 4 goals, should have took the penalty and got 5. So instead of giving it to Ahmad, so Ahmad got 2. But Ahmad has come in and he does well in training. He's got very good close technique. He'll open up defences, so it won't. I'm not. I don't think it's going to be too long before he'll be involved in the squad, a matchday squad.